All right. So yeah, I'm live, and now I'm going to see whether or not my streams are working properly. So give me a sec. Is my stream working? Yeah, it's working. All right. So guys, so I'm good to be back. I was away. Hi, I'm Rhyme the Dev, and welcome. So today, basically, I'm gonna be trying out new things and basically a new technology that I came across, which is called Tauri. So for the longest period of time, okay, let me just share my screen, I guess. Give me a sec. Okay, Electron. Okay, that's odd. All right. So yeah, I guess it's fine if I share my screen. All right. For the longest period of time, people have been uh, building apps, I mean, softwares for the computer, for Windows, using Electron, right? We've all heard of Electron. Discord is made with Electron, and many other apps are made with Electron. But the problem with Electron is that it basically bundles the package with Chromium, and because of this, the size of the softwares are usually a lot due to that. And um, well, it might not be a problem when building, but basically the size is always a lot regarding this. So I was looking into making a cross-platform desktop application. So basically for Mac OS, Linux, and Windows and whatnot. So I was thinking that what can I use to basically, just what can I use instead of Electron? Since Electron is, um, it has a great documentation, and it's been around. The community has been there all along, but the problem I face is the size of the applications that I'm going to be building, and I think that's problematic in that sense. Since the sizes are going to be huge, and I don't want huge softwares. Something that can be basically 100 megabyte doesn't need to be around 1 gigabyte of software. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking into what can I use, and then I came across, let me show you one sec. Yeah, so then I came across Tauri. All right. Then I came across Tauri, and so Tauri is an application. Basically, it's a platform, tool, that a software that basically a technology that we can use to just make cross-platform applications for Mac OS, Linux, and Windows. And the amazing thing about Tauri is that I don't need to, when we use Electron, we basically write code in JavaScript, right, or TypeScript. And but the problem is that you have to, the way Electron works is a lot different than a lot of the front end frameworks. So yeah, so basically we have to kind of relearn a few things, many things, in order to do it in Electron. That's what I have seen so far, as per my research. But then I came across Tauri, and Tauri has this amazing thing where basically we can use. Okay, let me. Okay, I'm trying to find the, yeah, front end configuration. Yeah, I think that's the one that I'm looking for. So let's have a look there. All right. So basically, Tauri, yeah, this is amazing. Tauri supports all the major front end frameworks that we use when we do web development. And I basically started my job as a web dev, and now I'm doing my job as a software engineer. But yeah, so basically I have more experience with web development. So something that I can make using front end frameworks from the web is a really good plus point for me. So yeah, so as you can see, it says choose your UI template: vanilla, Vue, Svelte, React, Solid, Angular, pre-React, and also you can choose TypeScript or JavaScript. So yeah, so basically we can use these UI templates. And the funny, I wouldn't say funny. It's the really awesome thing about you know Tauri is that even if there's a framework that I would like to use, that's a basically a JavaScript or TypeScript framework, but it's not here, then we can kind of configure Tauri to even use our preferred framework, JavaScript, TypeScript framework that's already there. And yeah, for example, Remix is not here, right? Remix is not here, or Nextjs is not here. So we can, I guess, Nextjs is not is a meta framework in that sense, but yeah, you get my point, right? So basically, we can configure Tauri to have not just write code in JavaScript and TypeScript like Electron, but then we can also use a front end framework that we already know and we have already experience with. And I think that that's amazing. That's amazing, to be honest. And the interesting thing about Tauri is that not just okay. Let me just show you what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Tauri apps take advantage of the web view already available on every user system. A Tauri app only contains the code and assets specific for that app and doesn't need to bundle a browser engine with every app. So yeah, they took a quick jab at Electron. This means that a minimal Tauri app can be less than 600 kilobyte in size, and that's amazing. That's amazing. Flexible architecture: since Tauri uses web technology, that means that virtually any front-end framework is compatible with Tauri. This this is a game changer, my friends. This is a game changer. We can use any front-end framework that is, for the web, and use it with Tauri. And they, yeah. So basically, building between JavaScript and Rust available to developers. Yeah. So basically, for the backend, Tauri uses Rust, but I've seen that there are many packages available for JavaScript as well, for Node. So basically, we don't even need to go to Rust if we are not doing anything complex, and I think that's amazing. Because I don't know Rust. All right, I am not a Rust programmer. I mean, if I spend like 4 or 5 days, and maybe I'll be able to do it. But yeah, learning a new language, you know doesn't take much time when you already know coding, programming. But I'd rather not learn another new language because my list of languages are really long by now. So let's see. I started with C, C++, Java, JavaScript, TypeScript, if you want to call it a language. Then there's Kotlin, then there's Dart, then there's um, C Sharp. I work with C Sharp, yeah. And then PHP. And if you want to consider HTML a language, that can be one, but I'm not going to consider HTML a language. But yeah, as you can see, I already have 9. And also, I am learning game development. So I also know GD script. So that's basically 10 languages. 10 languages. 10 languages. And oh yeah, I also know Python. Yeah, so 11 languages. Python, and let's see if I know any other languages. Um, in a way, I have worked with not assembly language. It's called, what's it called again? I forgot. I forgot the name of the. Yeah, I forgot the name of the language. I basically learned that in college, um, um, but I can't recall the name. It's basically, is it assembly language? I forgot. So yeah, basically 11 to 12 languages. I already have experience with these 12 languages, and I don't want to start with another one. So I'd rather stay with, yeah, I'd rather stay with something like, using Node, um, npm. Yeah. So I think that I'll have a look at the prerequisite guides. Build Wingate. Okay. Okay, that's for Linux. I'm using Windows right now, so I'm gonna go with Windows. Okay, I need Microsoft C++ build tools. Okay, we don't need it since we're using Windows 11. Um, Rust, yeah, we'll need to install Rust for Windows. So, okay, we could just install this. Then we need. I already have Node. Yeah, and also if you like target your app for Android and iOS, you see that this is amazing. That means that we can even, build our apps for Android and iOS, and that's just awesome. That's amazing. Yeah. So I'd like to get started, but before I get started, I'd like to have a bit of. I'll be right back, so stay tuned. All right. So I'm gonna get started. So yeah, let's have a look, shall we? Um. Okay, let me share my screen. Yeah. So all right, let's get started, shall we? So, first of all, for Windows, what I need is Microsoft C++ build tools. Since I already code, I'm currently working at my job with Flutter, and so basically I have everything that is needed for Flutter. So, I should have Visual Studio, C++, yeah. But what I'm looking for is that installer, because by going to the installer I can see whether I have the Microsoft build C++ tool or not. So let's Microsoft Visual Studio. Okay, I'll just click on modify and see if it's here or not. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I already have desktop development with C++. I already have it installed. Let's see. Build tools, installer, and open it. Yeah, yeah, I I have it covered. All right, that's amazing. Okay, yeah. So I don't need to install that again, but yeah. All right, I have an update available here. So I'm just gonna click on update here and let it update. Okay, I'll let it update, but in the meantime, Wave V2, this is not needed since we are using Windows 11. We already have it installed. And so next we wanna install the Rust. So let's go and install Rust. I'm not sure I have it installed or not. So yeah, I'm gonna download it. Okay, I might have it installed. I'll just just download and check again. Let's see if I have it installed. Okay, I'm just gonna proceed with default over here. Okay, Rust is installed. Okay, nice. Okay, you may need to restart your current shell. Well, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. All right. It seems I did install Rust, but I forgot. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So now what I'm gonna do is that I have Node, but since I think that I like to configure everything that is necessary for. I like to configure everything that that is necessary to get started. So I'd also like to start with you know having this for the for the Android configuration in order to build Android apps. So first, download and install, and I already have an Android Studio. Set the Java home environment variable. All right, fine. So I'm just gonna copy this, and then I'm gonna go to cmd command prompt, or maybe PowerShell will even do. Let's go to PowerShell. But in terms of setting, environment variables, what I like it to do is that run this as administrator, and then I'm just gonna paste it here and click on enter, and it's set. All right. So I'm just gonna keep that on for now, and next we're gonna do is that use the SDK manager in Android Studio to install the following. All right, fine. So I'm just gonna start my Android Studio. I should have Okay, I should have Android SDK platform and platform tools, Android SDK build tools, and also command line tools. But yeah, I don't think I have NDK side by side, so I'll have to install that. So all right, I think I'm just gonna close my project real soon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go to the SDK manager here, and then for the SDK tools. Okay, what we're looking for is, all right, we'll just check it over here. I'll just have this here. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just place this right here and kind of have this here. All right. Yeah, so let's have a look. I have the build tools platform, SDK platform. Oh, I do have the NDK. I didn't know. I wasn't sure. All right. Yeah, I think I have everything. Is there anything? SDK build tools, command line tools. Yeah. Yeah. Platform tools. Yeah, I think I have it all. That's awesome. I don't need to do anything extra. So that's great. Okay, selecting shadow package data in the SDK managers enables the installation of older packages, only older versions if necessary, as they may introduce compatibility issues. Alright, as long as I'm not getting any issues, I'm gonna keep my configuration as it is. And other than that, I'm just gonna copy this, you know, set Android home and indicate home environment variables. Alright, so let's set it up. Just click on enter. Yeah, so that worked. Alright, that worked. Okay. Okay, PowerShell will not pick up new environment variables until reboot or log out. However, you can refresh the current session. Yeah, I think I would like to do that. I don't want to restart my computer in the middle of the stream. So yeah. So all right, let's get PowerShell, run as administrator. All right, and I'm gonna paste here. Yeah, that should reload. Yeah, that should refresh the current session. All right. So next we need Android targets with Rust UP. All right, we need these. So I'm just gonna copy this, and I shouldn't have closed the PowerShell. I'm gonna run as administrator, and then OK, and all right. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. That's odd. All right, that was odd. I'm not sure why that happened. All right. So it's now installing the, I guess, adding the packages. Okay. I think I'll let it install, and let's see if I have to do anything else. So I don't have Mac, so I guess I'm skipping iOS. All right. Don't blame me, since I'm not using a Mac. I don't have a Mac, fortunately or unfortunately, whatever you wanna call it. Yeah, I don't have a Mac. So what? I have a Threadripper. So beat it. Okay. So yeah, I think that should do it. Yeah, that's done. All right, we're gonna get started. So before I get back, I'm just gonna, take a little break. Okay, I am back. So, what we are gonna do is that next we're gonna, create our own project. So, let's have a read, shall we? Creating a project. One thing that makes Tauri so flexible is its ability to work with virtually any front end framework. We have created the Create Tauri app utility to help you create a new Tauri project using one of the officially maintained framework templates. Create Tauri app currently includes templates for vanilla, Vue.js, Svelte, React, Solid.js, Angular, Pre-React, YEW, Leptos, and Sycamore. All right. I know Vue.js, Svelte. I know about Vue.js. I haven't used it. I have used Svelte and I love it. I'm pretty sure any front-end developer who have used Svelte is gonna love it eventually, or right right from the start. React is an old companion of front-end developer. So yeah, and I have tried out SolidJS. It's good. It's good. I could say it's good. I think I like SolidJS more than React, but I guess React did get updated to React 19, so it's I guess closer as a framework right now. All right, Angular. I haven't really looked into Angular. Yeah, so yeah, pre-React. I have heard of pre-React. So I haven't used this rest of these front-end frameworks. You can also find or add your own community templates frameworks in the awesome Tauri repo. Alright. Alternatively, you can add Tauri to an existing project to quickly turn your existing codebase into Tauri app. Alright, we can even add Tauri to an existing project. So that's awesome. That's amazing. That's just amazing. Alright, I'm just gonna check whether let's see what other frameworks are supported here. So I'm just gonna have a look at the branches. All right, all okay. Okay, I didn't really okay, let me just have a read. Table of awesome Tauri, a curated collection of the best stuff from the Tauri ecosystem and community. All right. All right. What I'm looking for is Nextjs. If there's any Nextjs template, there is Nux template, so that's awesome. Yeah, there is Next.js template, but I'm not sure which one. I mean, not what is it, Next 15 or 14 or whichever it is. I'll have all right, let's see. Okay, I see that there are several templates. One Angular Tauri, which has Angular with TypeScript and SASS and hot reload. There's another one, just Tauri Angular template. Astro is there as well. Do you know Leptos Nextjs template? Next, pre-React, React main, white. Okay, then there's solid, svelte. Alright. Okay, so that's cool. Mm, what I'm trying to look at is, okay, I'm just having a look here, nothing else. Alright, why are gaming here? I'm not understanding the readme file here. Awesome Tauri, best stuff. Yeah, I get that. There are templates, development plugins. I guess these are the plugins that people have made. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, integration. Okay, these are for integration stuff. Axios. Hmm. Alright. Application. I guess these are the applications that have been made with Tauri, I think. I'm not sure. Okay. So yeah, I think what? ChatGPT has been desktop. Is this official? I don't think so. I don't think this is official. Oh wow. So they did use Tauri to make the ChatGPT desktop application, it seems. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like it. Yeah, yeah. So that's all. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. So yeah. Um. Developer tools, ebook readers. So it seems that many apps have already been made with Tauri. I get, and I think that it has a good portfolio. It's not something brand new, as in people have not used it, and um, you know it seems many applications have been made with Tauri. So that's good for us. That's good in the sense that that means that it works. All right. That means it works. So yeah, I okay. 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 I'm not sure why that's happening. Okay. Right. I'm just gonna check a few things before I get started. All right. All right. Let's get started, shall we? I'm not sure why my window capture is not working properly. Yeah, it's not working for some reason. No, it's not working. All right. All right. Let's get started. So I can get started with just using something like React, but I I don't like really the routing of React. But I did hear that it now has routing like Nextjs or something. I'm not sure. React 19 server side routing. Let's see what comes up. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look here. I mean, they do suggest people to use Next.js, as far as I know. Go full stack with the framework. Yeah. So they do recommend Next.js or Remix. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the Next.js template. Let's see over here. Yeah, Tauri Next.js template. Okay. Yeah. So I'm here. Tauri plus Next.js. This is Tauri project template is in Next.js Bootstrap by combining create Next and create Tauri app. This simply uses PNPM as the Node.js dependency. Okay. I'd rather use bun, but okay, sure, why not? I've used PNPM and PNPM is good in that sense as well. Okay, what's here? TypeScript frontend using okay, so basically it has TypeScript, Tailwind CSS, okay, ESLint, okay, all right. y- it may be that you have a newer version of Rust dependency. Why do I get the feeling that I'm gonna get issues when I run this and try this out? Yeah, I think it's easier to. I guess I'm just gonna try the normal one. Just try with normal Tauri, and then maybe just get to you know. and then maybe I'm gonna try Nextjs. For now, I'm just gonna, go ahead and all right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set things up. All right. So yeah. So I have a folder open, that says React test. And so basically, I'm gonna open my terminal and then go to basically, I'm just gonna go to, I'm just gonna paste, alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go to bun create Tauri app. I'm gonna use bun for this. So I'm gonna paste it here and let's see. Okay. Oh, my bad, my bad. I should have just, given dot slash. Okay, that's kind of weird. Usually when we create next, or we if we give dot slash, they don't really have this. Is this supposed to be backslash? I don't think so. I usually do it like this. Yeah. Okay, that's odd. Okay, alright, fine. I'm just gonna, just have React app. Okay, that works. Alright, so it's telling us what we want to use, whether we want to use Rust, .NET, or I'm gonna go with TypeScript, JavaScript, and I'm gonna go choose Bun as my package manager, and then I'm gonna choose React. For trying this out, I'm gonna go with JavaScript. I don't wanna deal with types and what not. All right, so that worked. Yeah. So I'm just gonna cd React app. I'm just gonna open this. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna close this window. Okay, Mandan. Okay, I'm just still going to just do you want to recommend install? Okay, I'm just installing the Tauri and Rust Analyzer extensions. Okay, so we need bun install, I think. Right? We need bun install, yeah. Alright, so now our node modules is here. And next what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna bun run Tauri Android init. So this should uh initialize this Tauri app for Android. Yeah. Alright, so that worked, and now if I want to run, I can just run bun run Tauri dev for desktop and bun run Tauri. We're gonna try both, so I'm just gonna do the first one initially. So I'm just gonna run this and let's see what happens. Okay, I got an error. Invalid key. Okay, why am I getting an error? I don't know why. Hmm. Okay, I'm not sure why I got that error, but yeah, let's try to run for Android. Let's see if this works. Okay, I have pixel, I guess, alright, 1. I'm gonna go with 1. Okay, it's offline, it's starting. Um, okay, I'm still getting the error. Fail to run cargo build. Okay, it seems I'm getting problem with the Rust framework. Okay, I think I'm just gonna copy this and maybe search Tauri. It was a problem specific to my own Git setup, although I will post the answer. Okay, I'm not sure why this is the case. I thought I had everything installed, but for some reason I am getting an error and I don't know why. This is going to be problematic. Alright, cargo install create Tauri. Yeah, I'm getting this error. Yeah, let's see what people are. Same issue, exact same issue. Please only react to OP's message with. Okay. You guys can try cargo install, create Tauri app blocked. It would make it work for now and get us over this. Alright, that was easier to fix than anticipated. Maybe we can release it over the weekend depending on the ability of the other maintainers. Still locked flag should work. Okay, I think I'm gonna try this and see if this works. Oh, I think the D was missing. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this works. And no, it didn't work. Alright, to reuse the artifacts, set the environment variable to cargo target tier. Okay, so basically I'm having problem with my Rust. Yeah, I'm not sure how I installed it in previously, so I guess that's why I'm getting this error. Maybe I could, just remove it and then do it again. That could work, I think. Give me a sec. Alright, let's try again, shall we? Let's try and see if this works or not. Failed to download Windows V8 caused by. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Tauri. Yeah, it's not working for me. I think I need to uninstall Rust. How to uninstall Rust UP. Okay, let's try this, shall we? Basically, since Tauri is not working, I need to Rust self uninstall, continue, yes. And remove. Could not remove Rust up home. Access is denied. What F? What the F, man? I did start it as administrator, so this should work. Yes. Access is denied. What? Let's see if anyone else has faced this problem. I think this is exactly the reason why I'm getting the error in, and not being able to run, basically Tauri app. You may need to change your permission grants on the PowerShell. Okay, fine. Let's remote signed. It should be reset to set it as admin. Use this. Okay, let's do this, shall we? Access to the path denied. That's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna use command prompt and try that again. So I'm just gonna go to Rust up self install. Yeah, still access denied, and I don't know why. Right, run as administrator. Why? Okay, what the? On Windows, I had this problem as well, and this fixed it for me. I created an environment called protalk in its bin folder. I've added in path the same bin folder. Also put the library inside the user profile. After moving from the user file to standard directory, the issue was still present. I removed the product environment and will continue. Okay, so I just install Rust and then proceed to go through these docs. The cargo build section, trying to build my first one, but then I ran into common cargo build. I got an error. Yeah, I'm getting the same error. I'm also getting the same error for cargo. Okay. I tried deleting Rust, reinstalling with my antivirus disabled, but still got the same problem. How do I get around this? Okay, I just figured it out. It's because I wasn't in the system32 directory, but in VS Code. I'm still getting the same error. If I run it from PS, it's fine though. Weird. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. I am going to try this in Git Bash, and let's see if it works. I'm just gonna try to build it, and let's see if it works. Okay, it doesn't work. Yeah, the problem is with cargo. Okay, Let's see if I can uninstall using. Yeah. Okay. Um, all right. Let's try again. It's denied. To change the example of the local machine scope, start partial with run it administrator. Okay, fine. I will run it as administrator and then see whether this works or not. Okay, this is kind of getting on my nerve right now. Run as administrator. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. CMD execute command. Supply values for the following parameters. Okay. What am I supposed to set here? Okay. Unrestricted. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see. Does this work? Yeah, it's working. Yeah, I'm gonna close this and okay, Rust has been uninstalled. So that's good. I'm gonna try to install it again and hopefully this time it's gonna work. Okay, give me a sec. Alright, this time I'm gonna install Rust, using winget. And hopefully this time it's gonna, work properly. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for about 50 minutes. This is taking its sweet time. Alright, alright, it's installed. So that's great. Okay, do I need to think anything else? I think I need to install those Rust. Yeah, I need to add this again. Alright, so let's run this again. Run this, run as administrator, paste, enter. Okay, yeah. Alright. Hopefully this time after, doing all the fixes, it's gonna work. I hope so. Or else today's session is would be a failure. Oh man. Okay, what I would like to see is how can you know Tauri be added to um you know to a existing project. That would be cool. Let's have a look. Where did I see it that I saw that it can be added to existing project? Why did I see that? Add and configure a front-end framework. Okay. Okay. This it may work with no additional cost needed for it. Could have been documented. Okay. Constitute already acts as a static wave host. You need to put. Okay. Okay. There is one for Nextjs. Oh, I guess it's not a template, but yeah, they're basically. I guess. Okay. Next 14. Hmm. I see. All right. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. All right. So I'm gonna now check. Let me open it again. Okay. So I have opened it again, and this time I'm gonna try it one more time. Allow. All right. I'm gonna try one more time and see if it works. All right. So I'm just gonna try run Tauri dev. Yeah. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it's compiling. Previously it didn't even compile. So I think that Rust might have been the issue. The not being installed properly previously when I install it, and I don't really remember much about how I install. I think I just installed the through the executable file, but this time I just tried winget. So it's compiling and compiling, and I think it's for the web. So I'm just gonna check this out as well. Tauri plus React. That's cool. I'm just gonna write cool. Okay, it's not working for some reason. I guess I'll let it compile first, and then I'm gonna check whether or not it's. I mean, it's supposed to do something, right? Greet me and just have a text or something. Hmm. Okay, is this using? Yeah, that's using quite some RAM, but it's all right. I mean, the reason that it's making things so much easier for building cross-platform applications, I think it deserves eating some RAM. just to get things done rather than writing four different code bases. Yeah. All right. So here we have the app. Let's try, shall we? I'm just gonna write rhyme the dev, and let's see. Hello, rhyme the dev. You have been greeted from Rust. Okay, so it's working. Nice. Finally. Okay, but for some reason it's not working on the the website. Okay, that's odd. Oh, so when I exited the application software, I mean Windows application, it also took down the website. All right, I'm just gonna try one more time and see if it really works on the website or not. It did work on the desktop application, so I'm hoping that it's gonna work on the web as well. Waiting for lock file lock on build directory. All right, fine. It's building again. So I guess it already has compiled all these plugins or packages. Now it's just building. So that's cool. Initially it took a lot of time, but I think that it's gonna be way faster this time. Yeah. Cool. So it worked here in the desktop application, and now I'm gonna try it over here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna rhyme the dev. Let's see if it shows anything. Yeah, for some reason it's not showing over here. I'm not sure why. Type error. Seriously? Okay, that's funny. That's funny. That's cool. All right, so we have got the we have it. We have started the React application. I'm just gonna change this up so that write something. I'm just gonna remove all these, and then I'm gonna return div hello world. Yeah. Okay, and app.css. I'm just gonna remove all this. Let's see. It just says hello world. Classic. Okay, so I guess the text is showing, but I'm just gonna try and see you know um, if it works with. I'm just gonna try and see if it works with a use state. So basically, okay, I'm just have a counter over here. Yeah. So it's a simple counter that we're gonna see if it works or not. Okay. Yeah, so it's working. So I guess use state does work. Nice. This is awesome, and this is a game changer. I can just basically make something in React and then have the Android app, the desktop application for Windows, Linux, and also Mac OS. And if I had a Mac, I would also be able to do Mac OS and iOS. So that would have been cool as well. Awesome. This is amazing, to be honest. I mean, it took me a while to configure it, and just set it up so that it works with my computer. But yeah, now this feels awesome. To be honest, this is phenomenal. To be honest. All right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try the this time. I'm gonna try the Android one and see if it works there as well. And I think that's the last thing that I'm gonna do today. I have my office at after 20 minutes. So yeah, I guess downloading and compiling again for the Android app. Let's see if it works. Man, I'm mind blown. I'm mind blown, to be honest. This has been very eventful. Okay. Um, Almost there. Okay. All right, we're getting there. I'm just gonna cancel that. Let's see if it works. And the thing I notice is that it also has a hot reload, of that we have in React as well, and having that work at the same time for the web and also the desktop application is phenomenal, man. This is amazing. I mean, this is amazing for indie devs like me who are, basically we don't have a lot of people on our teams, and some most of the time we are even by ourselves, to be honest. And so just having someone who, I mean, just having a system where I can just write one code base and have this, you know, be different for be for different platforms is mind-boggling, and that too with web frameworks, front-end frameworks that we often use as web developers. Okay, so I'm waiting for this to work for the Android, and it's taking its sweet time. I guess it's very different. I guess this is the first time I'm compiling for you know I'm building the running it for running the dev for the Android app for the first time. So that's why it has downloaded some, I think, some packages, and then compile them, and now it's configuring Android, and it's taking its sweet time. So it has been configuring for almost 2 minutes now with only 20% progress. So yeah, I think it's gonna take a bit more time. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it as it is. Just let it be, and just I'll just just look at the docs for a bit and get back. Alright, so core concepts. So I'm just gonna go to overview. Tauri has a variety of topics that are considered to be core concepts. Things any developer should be aware of when developing their application. Here's a variety of topics that you should get more intimately, intimately familiar with if you want to get the most out of the framework. So I guess they're calling Tauri a framework as well. A Tauri architecture. All right. Tauri is a polyglot and generic toolkit that is very composable and allows engineers to make a wide variety of application. It is used for building application for desktop computers using a combination of Rust tools and HTML rendered in WebView. As built with Tauri can shape with any number of pieces as of an optimal JS API. Rust API so that web views can control the system via message. Tauri apps can have tray type interface. They can be updated and are managed by the user's operating system as expected. They are very small because they use the OS's web view. They do not ship a runtime since the final binary is compiled from Rust. This makes the reversing of Tauri apps not a trivial task. Yeah, so this is the problem that they have with Electron, where basically anyone with a bit of knowledge of JavaScript and and how things work can they can just reverse engineer an Electron app, desktop, and just you know I don't know what they'll do. I'm not gonna go into that, but yeah. So it has less of a security in that sense, um, and that's why Tauri is great in this case, where reverse engineering a Tauri app is not a trivial task compared to Electron. Yes, Electron does has some security, but yeah. Tauri is not a lightweight kernel wrapper. All right, it directly uses WRY and TAO to do the heavy lifting in making the system calls to the OS. All right, Tauri is not a VM. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, it's not a VM. Okay, instead it's an application toolkit that allows making web software. All right. So basically, what's happening here is that Tauri is building Tauri CodeGen, Tauri runtime WRY. Okay, Tauri. So basically, I see architecture. Okay, so that's what's happening. It's the core is sending to the upstream to TAO and WRY, which is basically making the OS calls. Okay, so we have our Android app here. Amazing. This is really amazing. Okay, let's see what I can do. Hello, rhyme the dev. Damn, damn, that was fast. That was really fast. Okay, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with Tauri. So yeah, it's getting time. It's getting time um for my remote job. So I'll be ending my stream, and just when the stream will be ending, and let's see if anyone has said anything for me. No. Okay. Okay, so that's it for today. I have successfully installed, configured Tauri to work with my system, and um, I've built desktop application with it, and I mean, built is just for testing, of course, just a basic one, and also we have seen it work on the web as well, and also for the Android one as well. So yeah, that that was an awesome experience, to be honest. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.